Damn, that's fun. This thing is fresh from Dakar, right?
Yeah,
Still
sorry,
dirty.
sorry, we didn't clean it. It has no new stickers. That is how I finished the last stage.
So this guy finished 9th overall?
Yeah.
How many stages you win?
Only one?
One? But one in your first attempt at Dakar? Yeah. Very, very impressed. You should be very happy.
I was happy
This is what you look like when you're happy.
and a bit surprised.
Yeah.
Because you know, the stages are very long, so that you manage luck in a few corners might be, but not for a whole day. So we were very, very happy. The preparation of this is very, very different to what I'm used to.
Yeah.
As the majority of the parts is running with a long lifetime.
Yeah.
So to go testing for performance goes pretty fast, but then to make sure that you're reliable, that takes hours and kilometers and kilometers.
How many days racing was Dakar?
We did 12 days, proper days, and one prologue quality stage, so 13.
And do you know how many miles or kilometers? total?
8,500 kilometers.
Racing or like transit and everything? Racing.
I don't count the other ones because then you get crazy. And I think in testing, me alone did the same. So you can say I did one Dakar of testing and the same amount of the race.
Wow. Incredible. Well, looking at this thing, because I looked at it one day when I saw you at Audi Performance, I think in November. I mean, this thing is incredible. I mean, the fact that just the electronics alone to manage all the motors, the battery, and then a combustion engine that charges it all, it's mind-boggling.
Information overload!
It's very cool to see it in person again and to have the opportunity to drive it, but you need to show me how to drive it.
I think the basics are pretty complicated. Once you understand them, it's like anything can. Then you go, okay, that wasn't so bad once you understand it, but it's just a new world.
Yeah.
Like stopping the car and not putting it in neutral because you don't have a gear lever. You know, it's like small things that you have to somehow get the flow to.
Yeah. So I have the same setup or similar setup with the e-tron.
Yeah.
And the same thing. I get out and I'm like, okay, like I have to hit a park button, you know, to get out because there is no gearbox, you know.
Yeah.
Well, take me for a ride. We're talking.
The golden rule is we never go to P1 because it's so cold.
Yeah.
So we only use P2 and P3.
Okay. So P3 is with the engine?
Yes. So normally you just lift the button, go for P3. And then when you press the brake, you click, then you have to wait 5 seconds until the car says you can go. Otherwise you hit the gas, there's nothing, and then it comes, the gear will jump in and you will have a big boom. You don't think that's cool?
Oh, I think it's very cool.
you. So as you see, it's pretty simple. And the handbrake works really well, so you don't have to pull very hard.
Yeah.
So if you go in understeer, just pull it, because you will feel when the front tire is out this part, you saw it's full of, doesn't look so bad, but it's full of slush.
So did you switched from vehicle 2 to vehicle 1?
Yeah,
So and that shuts the motor off?
yeah, so 1 is always electric, 2 is with engine.
Yeah. And where's the Oasis?
Sorry?
Where's the Oasis?
This
What is that?
That is my magic button.
Ejectocito, cuz!
We're ready to go, sir. Have some fun.
Yeah? So just
Brake?
We're not going to go motor?
No, I take care of this. So you just left foot brake
Yeah, yeah.
and click the gear in.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Hold it.
too long, then it's reverse.
Ah.
Now just wait 5 seconds, and then we can go. I have to say, this is quite the fun machine, eh?
Yeah.
You see when you do the placement and the instant power you have, you feel so much control. There is no lag, there is no delay.
Yeah. Yeah, the torque that you want to make it do what you want there. It's not trying to find a gear.
No.
Or trying to figure out.
You know, only to do a show, like zoom zoom, you're never worried, am I right gear, right speed, do we bog down, locking under braking, you know, a million things that makes life easier.
Yeah, it's almost too easy.
You did pretty well, man.
You beginner luck.
So, when do we go for the first rally? I won't be your co-driver because I start to feel a bit sick already now.
All right, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me abuse your vehicle.
You know what? There was no new scratches to the 1,400 I already put.
Yeah. I hit a little bank over there, but...
I checked the cars in one piece.
And by the way, you gave me a little challenge to hit some GoPros.
Can't you make a competition for me? Place a GoPro that he should try and hit it with the rear right in this corner. Yeah.
Okay.
So take one GoPro, place it, and he has to hit it with the rear right. Yeah, and knock it away. And not drive over it, that's a minus point, so just sideways.
You have that GoPro here? I do a
Oh
good
man,
job
oh,
here.
you did awesome. Hey,
but
the memory card.
yeah. Is it in there, Pierre? Yeah. Okay.
The memory card is in one piece, dude.
Yeah,
so we
okay.
have evidence. If you did all right.
Yeah.
It's in one piece.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So I can't tell if I ran it over or clipped it though. It looks pretty bad.
A great success.
But that was fun.
Yeah.
It was way more predictable than I expected, and it definitely moves around very consistently, and the instant torque made it a lot of fun out here. And the jump, just staying flat on the jump. One time I lifted and it definitely
you
went
could
like
feel.
this. Yeah, but it works so well. So thank you.
What impressed me the most was like after 3 corners you already understood how to do. And how did you like the handbrake?
It was good. I mean, it's nice because you barely have to pull it. Yeah. So, the fact it still kind of messes with my head a bit that it's a completely electronic, because it's all to do with the motors, right?
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a difficult concept to wrap my brain around just hopping in the car and doing that. But once I got in there and did it a few times, it became obviously get it. But thank you again to Audi. Thanks to GP Ice Race for letting me do that. Thanks to Mattias for being an awesome instructor and letting me play with this car.
So do you dare to let me drive you the e-tron?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
I get to do all the driving first though, just like you did.
Yeah.
Once I'm all done and it's scratched up, then you can have it.
Okay, beat it up.
Yeah.
I think you should. We put on your bucket list to drive it on a real rally stage.
Yeah. Okay. Woo. Like a rally raid type stage?
Yeah, the Baja in Europe are pretty neat. It's like a 2-day event or something like this.
I'd be down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You come?
Yes. As long as Audi makes it happen. Yeah. You make Audi.
I will make it happen. Yeah.
Okay. Who do we tell? Do we tell her?
Yeah, I'll tell her. I take it for a taxi ride. I tell her straight away.
Yeah? Okay.
We'll make it happen.
All right. Well, thank you.
Over and out.
Bye-bye.
I have to say, it's pretty funny, eh?
Yeah. And it's easy.
Yeah.
I was afraid it was going to feel a little, awkward. But it's not.